The I-Team has more questions about the death of Keyshawn Thomas after listening to about 15 minutes of paramedic radio calls from the day he was found dead. Those radio calls suggest Thomas had been dead in his cell for so long his body had grown stiff. Sean Gallagher walks us through the video and the radio transmissions between paramedics and a doctor.
The nearly 16-minute edited video shows a detailed account of the traffic stop, arrest, and booking process of Keyshawn Thomas, who died in police custody in February. But it doesn't show much of the nearly 16 hours after he's booked. Police say Thomas took drugs twice while in custody. He admitted to the booking officer he was high. That officer suggested he go to the hospital, but police say Thomas signed a form saying he was fine. These moments make up the bulk of this nearly 16-minute video police shared Friday of Thomas's death inside District 5. It's not until the last 2 minutes we see the video of the location Thomas was last seen alive. First, we see officers escort him to a cell. Unlike the prior body camera footage, the surveillance footage does not show timestamps. Next, we see officers scramble after finding Thomas unresponsive in his cell with no indication of the timeline.
Last known well was 16 hours ago when he was incarcerated.
There's no video of paramedics on scene, but this is radio traffic from Milwaukee Fire Department Med 6 as they were assessing the body of Keyshawn Thomas. Their transmissions back to a doctor suggest Thomas had been dead for some time.
He had a rigid airway, fluids are not flowing. Frequent finger tips and earlobe were not yielding blood flow.
At 6:19 on February 23rd, the doctor working with those paramedics is heard on the radio, pronouncing Keyshawn Thomas dead.
1099 at 1819. Thank you, Med 6. This is Doc 0146 signing off.
Milwaukee police insist there were multiple cell checks between these two videos, but told the I-Team they chose not to include those videos in the community briefing. They also say those visits to his cell were logged, but could not tell us the last time Thomas was checked on before he was found dead. The MPD standard operating procedure for cell block checks states cells should be checked a minimum of 4 times an hour and log that information. This isn't the first time an MPD community briefing has been criticized for leaving some of the video out. Last summer, they released about 4 minutes of body cam footage of the deadly shooting of Roberto Zielinski.
When the Milwaukee Police Department says that it is releasing a video of the shooting for transparency purposes, but releases a video that is doctored and edited to push their narrative, that is not transparent, that is not accountability, and that is not justice.
The district attorney's office says they are aware of the EMS audio and anticipate it's part of the investigative file. Waukesha Police are the lead agency investigating Thomas's death. Reporting for the I-Team, I'm Sean Gallagher.
Milwaukee Police told us today the investigation by Waukesha Police should help answer questions about this timeline and if all department policies were followed. In the meantime, the officers involved remain on suspension.
Days after Thomas was found dead inside District 5, a man opened fire inside the building's lobby. Police today also releasing that video. We want to warn you, though, it is graphic. Police say that Darian Parker Bell was upset over Thomas's death and fired 3 shots inside that station. No one, fortunately, was hurt. Officers, though, chased Parker Bell as he ran from the scene. Police say that they opened fire after he ignored commands to drop his gun.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Parker Bell was shot but survived. He faces a list of charges, including attempted first-degree homicide. Now, you can watch both of those videos released today by Milwaukee Police by going to our website, tmj4.com.